everyone! Welcome back to our channel. If you are new to this channel, thank you for clicking on this video and welcome to our little channel.
On our channel, we talk about horror stories and experiences while we enjoy the food that we love. This week, we have Spicy Tuna Udon.
Okay, so I cooked this. Okay, there's no special recipe. I was just eyeballing it.
And this is a simple one, guys.
Yeah, it doesn't take me half an hour, even like maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah.
To make this.
I think you need to mix it part. Because the
it's a bit
no,
dry
because,
up.
yeah, one thing is that the ingredients has been settled down. So yeah.
They bought a house, is it? It all settled down.
The house is down below on the pan.
I don't know how it's gonna taste like. Okay.
Jemput makan semua. Snap.
I think it's not bad.
Somehow this one is a little bit sourish rather than the time that you created the last time.
No, because I put a little bit more tomato sauce.
Okay. Wait. For you guys that knows how to do this, if you are not into sourish food, try to lower down the tomato sauce.
I would also leave the recipe. I'm not sure if you guys are interested, but I'll leave the recipe
whoever
right.
those that likes to try it out.
Yeah, I'll leave the recipe right at the description channel. At the bottom.
And today my drink is Schweppes dry ginger ale. And don't worry guys, it's halal.
Mine is honey lemon. Lemon.
Okay guys, maybe I should start with my story.
Okay.
Okay guys, so our first story for this week starts like this. Who knows about Old Tampines Road?
I do.
I think most of Singaporeans know about the story of Old Tampines Road.
Yeah, I think if you were to Google
you'll be able to see
scariest places in Singapore, I think
correct.
Old Tampines Road would
one of the list.
Yeah.
So
would make it to the top of the list, I think.
Okay, so one Saturday night, after spending time with his girlfriend, this person is named Khairul.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Khairul decided to send his girlfriend home. So she happened to stay somewhere in Ang Mo Kio. So Khairul stayed in somewhere in Tampines lah. Okay, so it was really late at night. It was actually around 2 a.m. I think maybe they went for supper or something. So after that, he sent his girlfriend home now. So Khairul decided to take a shortcut back home. This means he will have to pass Hougang and then Old Tampines Road.
I would have guessed so.
So for some weird reason, the night was eerily cold, since it has been raining the whole day. So
chilly,
so chilly. So since the road was quite wet, Khairul rode his bike really slow in order to avoid any kind of mishaps lah, like slippery roads and everything. So just to entertain himself throughout the quiet road, Khairul began to sing to himself. After a while, became a little absorbed with the singing, according to him, just to make a little happy. So
I do that sometimes when I was driving.
Me too. So while riding and singing, he suddenly noticed to his right a lady wearing red kebaya sitting at the bus stop. So you guys know sometimes most of the time, I mean, if you can hear those stories, it's regarding about those bus stops in the Old Tampines Road. I think maybe there's a history.
Is there a bus stop there?
There is.
There is?
But I don't know, maybe there's a history regarding about that bus stop lah. So,
Should we drive there?
dang dang dang. So, he thought to himself, around this area, got no house, huh? Some more, what is this lady doing at the bus stop alone during this hour? It's
Yeah.
after 2 a.m.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah. So,
And kebaya, who? Siao eh.
it makes no sense to him at all. It made him feel so nervous because now he realized that there's no bus after 2 a.m. So, walao eh, he shouted.
He shouted like
He
walao eh.
shouted, walao. So you know why, Nick? Yeah, you know why, guys? Because when Cairo stared at the lady's face, he saw that.
He managed to look at the lady's face.
Yeah, because he was riding slow, so he managed to see.
Yeah.
So what he saw is that the girl has, or the red kebaya girl, lady, got no eyes, no nose, and no mouth.
Oh shit!
So from the shock, right, he almost banged a construction cone on the middle of the road.
Sibuk! That construction
Out of road,
code.
yeah. Out of all time. So
Appeared at the right moment.
yeah. So if he didn't act fast and swerve the bike to prevent an accident, he would have ended up in the hospital for sure. So he immediately sped up and wasn't even thinking of his own safety. So once he reached home, he quickly took a shower, performed his prayer, and go to sleep. But luckily, the red kebaya girl didn't follow him back home.
Alhamdulillah. You know, I actually have a similar story, which I think I will tell later. Let me just finish this first.
But I ever heard a few stories regarding about Old Tampines Road. But if we did not cover, I did not cover it in the last episodes. Maybe in the future we will bring more regarding about the road lah.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, guys, if you were to Google scariest places in Singapore, Old Tampines Road will definitely top the list.
True. And we accidentally spelled out regarding about the Mount Vernon and Mount Pleasant. All these are places that is being listed one of those scary places lah in Singapore.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh guys, we got mushroom here.
Yeah, there's mushroom and spring onions.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so let me start with my story. This story took place on a regular Saturday. It's actually it's a Saturday evening.
Okay.
Earlier in the day, Amira and her child is about 9 months old.
Oh, okay.
Her child is called Amir.
She's married lah.
Yeah, she's married. So on that particular day, her husband had to work.
Okay.
And so she decided, instead of being at home alone with her son, she decided to head down to her mom's place.
Okay.
So her mom's place is at Hougang.
Oh.
Yeah. So she doesn't want to be alone lah. Yeah. I mean, it's not fun, right? To be alone and your child, you can't really play with your child.
Yeah.
You can just feed them and let your child go to sleep. That's all that you can do. So she decided to go down to Hougang, to her mom's place, so that she can spend a little bit more time with her siblings, with her mom. So she went down to Hougang on that day. So that Saturday passed, she watched movies with her family members. They had tea, they had lunch together, and her siblings, of course, it's not often that they get to see Amir, so they also played with the little child. So at about 8 p.m., everything went on merrily for the whole entire day. At about 8 p.m., her husband called to say that he had already finished work. He already knocked off. And he will come and fetch Amira and Amir. So the husband actually called to say to just get ready because he will need an hour to get to Hougang. Because I think he stayed at around West area.
Okay.
Yeah. So Amira packed her bags and ensured that her child is ready while she waited for her husband's call, right? Because her husband said that he will call again, right? So at about 9 p.m., Daniel called again to say that he's waiting downstairs at the car park lot. So Amira said bye-bye, yay, we had a really fun day today, and decided to leave the mother's place. And she took the lift down and eagerly met her husband, because she hasn't seen her husband the whole entire day because he was working. So the moment she got Amir safely in the car and she herself in the car, Daniel obviously will drive off to Tampines where they are staying. A few minutes later actually, before they reached their home, Amira suddenly checked her son. Like, her husband's driving, and she just remembered, her child's pillow. So she turned around, she checked, oh my god, the pillow is not there. So she said, dear, I forgot Amir's pillow.
Oh my gosh.
He cannot sleep without the pillow. I used to have a pillow. When I was young, I used to have a pillow that if I don't have that pillow, I cannot sleep. Right?
Yeah.
And then the husband said, oh my god, how can you forget? I'm already so tired from work. I mean, he was from work the whole entire day, right? So can understand now. And then she said, I'm so sorry, I must have left it on my mom's bed, since the child was napping on the mom's bed earlier on.
It was happens.
So she asked, can we go back, please? Can we go back to her mom's, make a U-turn and go back, get the pillow and stuff like that? So in order not to waste time, Daniel U-turned, sped up, and returned to the mother-in-law's place. In order to not waste any more time, he took the Old Tampines Road.
Okay.
Yes. Daniel, who wasn't in the mood since he wasn't in the mood to talk, basically, since he was really tired from work. Didn't speak to Amira throughout the whole entire
I can understand. That's why sometimes we men, we would like to have our me time.
So he was just quiet throughout the journey back to his in-laws' place, Amira's mom's place. Then suddenly, out of a sudden, he was like, he was murmuring something inaudible. So Amira couldn't hear what her husband was saying. So because it was right, so she asked, what is it that you say? And then Daniel said, he didn't respond. Daniel did not respond at all. He just continued whispering. And then Amira asked again, what is it that you're saying? I can't hear you. And then Daniel said, on the left, there's an old patlabai waiting at the side of the road. And then Amira was like, so? Daniel said, look at where we are. Why would there be a patlabai in the middle of this road and he is faceless?
Oh my god.
He is without a face, guys. So Daniel sped up until he reached his mother-in-law's place. His mother-in-law's place. So for those of you guys who doesn't know the term patlabai, so it's actually a term for an old religious man. Usually it's a man, right? Typically this person wears sarong, shirt, turban.
So actually, this term also patlabai also actually is being used back in the 80s, 70s, 60s, because I think for now we normally refer to ustaz and everything. So patlabai is actually mostly those people that knows a lot about religion and everything. So
it's typically those type of people.
Wow, scary, the story.
I mean,
if you can imagine, you are tired, someone, and then suddenly this thing happened. For sure, for me, I wouldn't know. I don't know whether should I get angry or should I feel so even more tired, or should I feel even scared? I don't know.
I think for me, I would go like this first.
By the time you realize that yourself is in the hospital, basically because you like, damn, you were driving.
I don't know if the appearance of this kind of images. What's their purpose? Is their purpose to create trouble by, you know, causing accidents. I don't know.
I met with this kind of ghost before. I told you before, right? While I was working, I was driving alongside the road. I saw a girl. I think that time was already 9 plus 10. I think almost. Can't remember the time lah, but it's already late in the evening.
Oh,
So I was passed by.
at Potsdam.
No, somewhere there lah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, this girl was walking towards me, and she was alone. So what I said, okay. Suddenly I was like, okay, there's a girl here, but it's very dark. The place is very dark. Definitely, like it's very rare that a woman would want to walk alone on there. So as she passed by, and then there's a light that can come through her face. You know what, guys? She's faceless.
Oh my
She
God.
got no face at all. I was like, oh my God, what am I saying? Really? What am I saying? I said, okay, I just continue to concentrate on my driving. I just go straight to my boss house. Because if you can imagine, if you like getting scared and frightened, and anything can happen because you're driving. So
Yeah.
if these things happens to you guys, just concentrate on your driving, be calm, and go straight to where your place of intention. Otherwise, you will have will meet an accident.
For me, I think if I were to see these kind of things, I'll be like, my degree, my specs degree is already broken, is it?
Need a higher degree.
Because you know, when you take up when you have such high prescription, and then you took off your spectacles, you can barely see someone's face. It's just silhouette and a lot of messed up, you know. But yeah, so I think I'll be like, my glass, something wrong with my glasses. I think I would. No, I think I would just sped up and Ma! So I think this kind of stories, like, you know, it defies logic, right? Because Old Tampines Road, there's no house there, right? Like your story. He actually thought to himself, there is no house there. And it was past beyond 2 a.m. There's no bus. And in these days, if it's not Hari Raya or special occasions, there isn't any Malay girls, ladies, who want to wear red kebaya.
True enough. And as
Waiting for a bus that will never come.
Yeah. And as for the Pak Lebai, I don't know which kampong he comes from.
Yeah, man.
Scary stories.
Do you think that there might be like Bunian place there?
Well, if you're talking about
if you guys don't know what Bunian is, to us Malays
or Islam or
Muslims, we believe that there are other creatures out there in the world that other than human beings
resembles like us.
Yeah. So we
But
can't see
but
them.
they're not human.
Yeah, they're not human beings. They're not flesh and blood like us.
Yeah.
They are of different
Realm.
They have probably different physics as well.
True.
Right? They are made of different matter. I don't know, but they exist in this world, right?
Yep.
And they have the same concept as us, like house, marriage, relationships,
True.
husband and wife, that sort of things. That's all the stories that we have for you today.
Sorry guys, actually it's about Old Tampines Road, and we have
We deviated.
Deviated, all becomes like the Bunyan and everything. So if you like our content so far, remember to click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you get all the latest updates whenever we post a new video.
Leave your thoughts about the stories we told today on the comment section below, and don't forget to like our video.
So one last bit guys, please do not forget to share this video with everyone you know.
See you again next week. Bye. Assalamualaikum.